Welcome, welcome! It's my dog with the Texas Space Navy bringing you another Star Citizen video. And today we're going to talk about Inside Star Citizen that came out today. Well, I guess by the time you get this, it'll probably be yesterday because I'm going to put it out about midnight. So, what happened on Inside Star Citizen? It was actually a great episode. One of the best ones in a long while. Definitely tune in to watch it. But my recap on it, the very first part of the show was all about the MISC Expanse. What the hell is the MISC Expanse? Guys, this is what a lot of people in the mining business have been waiting for. It's the first refining ship that you can use to refine all the stuff that you mine with stuff like the MISC Prospector or the Argo Mole. So it's designed specifically to be an entry-level refining ship. Now we will have a refining ship in the Starfarer as well, but the Starfarer is dedicated to fuel sources as opposed to something like what this beautiful refinery ship here is dedicated to. It can have up to 6 processes running at one time. So, you know, when you fly back to a mining station like, I don't know, an ArcL1 or whatever, and you start doing your mining jobs, you know, you can have a bunch of them going at one time. This ship can also have a bunch going at one time. Now, the one thing that they did not mention is what is the capacity of those refineries. You may have, or you may be able to do 6 jobs, but how many SCU will they be able to produce, or how much can you put into the refineries to produce what you want? That's the really big question I have. They did not answer that, and you know, it's still in the concept phase, so we don't know. Maybe they don't know either. That's why we didn't get that question or that answer in this particular video. After all, this is just a sneak peek at the MISC Expanse. I think the ship looks really cool. You guys can tell me down below in the comments what you think about this ship. It's definitely going to be something different. It's going to also have, I think, 4 cargo pods on either side of the ship hull. As you can see, kind of like wings there, that I think it's holding cargo pods. So I'm assuming maybe you draw from one side of cargo pods and they start refining it in the 6 refineries, and then it pushes it into the refined ore or whatever refined material, pushes it into the other 4 cargo pods on the other side. Or maybe it's 2 and 2. I don't know. They didn't go into those details. But those are details we definitely are going to have. I assume that those cargo pods are also detachable because how are you going to pick up what the prospector puts down, right? You're going to have to be able to transfer that material somehow. I'm thinking it's going to be through detachable cargo pods that both the MISC prospector can let loose and that this MISC Expanse can pick up or let loose as well. Again, we kind of have to wait for the Q&A on this ship. It should be probably, my guess, for sale when 317 goes live. That's my guess. They'll put it on the cell block about that time. Not prison, the cell block, you know, where they're selling things. Anyways, so yeah, how much do I think it's going to go for? That is a whole nother question. I'm going to guess probably between 120 and 150. Probably along the 120 lines for the initial concept, and then by the time this thing is flight ready, it'll be a 145, 150, somewhere in there. Just a total guess, completely off the top of my head, with no facts surrounding it. So, what do you guys think this thing's going to go for? How much would you pay for it? And are you going to get one for your fleet? Are you going to get one for your mining? I have a lot of people that like to mine in the Texas Space Navy, and this is going to be a must-have to have 2, 3, 4 of these things on station, I think, which brings other problems as well. You're going to have good enough security to protect them as well, because they don't have any real defenses on them. What do you guys think? I am eager to know, what your thoughts are on the MISC Expanse. They spent the first 6 minutes of the show or so on that, and then they are going to go into talking about 317 and all the new features that are in it. I think Jared was outstanding in this particular Inside Star Citizen. I don't know what you guys think. I just think this was one of his better shows. I liked how Jared acted in this one, I guess you could say, or his reaction, or just the way that he did things in this particular episode. So starting off with ship-to-ship refueling, that is a thing in 317 with the Starfarer. He also mentioned that you got to be careful that you don't overpump the fuel. You could cause explosions, repair bills, fires, etc. So that's definitely something to keep in mind when you're doing these refueling jobs. It's going to be a mini game that you're going to have to master. Hopefully it's not too difficult to master it, but it's something you're going to have to get decent at in order to be as efficient as you possibly can. Now, I did hear the other day that the fuel is going to be automatically sold for 10% more than what you bought it for. You can change that pricing if you want to, but it'll default to 10%. So, if that helps any of you guys out there that are getting in the refueling business, that gives you a little better idea. Next thing up is going to be the selling of all your goodies to shops all around the Stanton system. This is a new feature in 317. I know it seems like it should have been there a long time ago, but it is a new feature. So all the goodies you collect in your heist, or your bunker busters, or whatever it is you're doing, when you collect all those goodies, you can now sell whatever you want to at space stations, at ground bases, whatever. Wherever you park your ship next, you can sell your stuff there as long as you have it with you. Then they talked about Maria Pure of Heart and the new space station medical facilities. They're not really new, they're just changed. Maria Pure of Heart is definitely new on Lorville. Then they also talked about the bleed out mechanics and how they've changed that, and insta-death. You shouldn't just insta-die anymore. It should actually let you survive a little bit. And then, of course, injury, how that works. Before, you would just die, and now you'll actually be injured. Also, persistence will now occur between logins. So your health will be where your health was, your hydration and food levels will be where they were. And of course, one of Jared's favorites, you can now ram your own corpse without getting a crime stat. I don't know who was doing that and how they figured that one out, but yeah, it's a thing. And then the DNA for the new customized faces, heads, extra, etc., and the moist eyeballs, according to Jared. So really a great Inside Star Citizen. Then we also have the new weapon handling as well. So that's going to be really cool. Lots of new stuff coming in 317. Can we be excited about it? They're going to show the river off here in a minute. Again, this was a fantastic Inside Star Citizen. I thought it had everything we needed to know. Plus, a little taste of the future. They're talking about the cluster bombs here, cluster missiles, and how they will, how they've changed, turrets, how they won't just automatically go full speed right off the bat. I mean, everything really in this episode. Mining gadgets, it was great. So let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. Make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button as well, because that helps me on the YouTube algorithm, and I would certainly appreciate it. check out my YouTube members or my Patreon. Whatever you want to contribute to that certainly helps the channel out a ton. I can't tell you how much. It saved my life on multiple occasions when I didn't think I was going to make bills for that month. You guys contributing there has really helped me out. Also, check out the Texas Space Navy if you want to join my org. It's Texas on the RSI site. It's Texas Space Navy on our Gilded. Sign up on both sites, and we'll get you in, and you can start flying with people today. We've got a great group of people in the org, and they're always welcoming to new members. Right now is a little lull time because we're in between patches. A lot of orgs experience that right before a new patch starts, but it's a perfect time to get in. I'm Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy, and I'll see you out in the verse.